You are in a place where no human has ever been. No sound, no light, no direction, just endless, empty darkness. What will be your reaction? Something we built is out there, still moving, still sending signals from the edge of nothing. It's called Voyager 1, and right now it's farther from Earth than anything we've ever created. But here's the problem. We're starting to lose it. So the question is, where is it now? And what is it drifting into? Right now, as you're watching this, something is moving through a region of space we barely understand. No planets, no sunlight worth mentioning, no clear direction, just distance. And I want you to really think about this for a second. Not distance like driving for hours, not even distance like flying across the planet. We're talking about something so far away that even light, moving faster than anything in the universe, takes over 20 hours just to reach it. Let that sink in. If Earth disappeared right now, it wouldn't even know until almost a full day later. That's how alone it is. And yet, it's still talking to us. Weak signals, faint, barely holding on, but still there. Now here's the part that gets unsettling. We launched it back in 1977. Think about that. Before smartphones, before the internet, before most of the technology you're using right now even existed. And somehow, that same piece of technology is still alive, still moving, still sending signals from a place we've never been. But where exactly is it? Because when people say deep space, it sounds vague, almost harmless. But Voyager 1 isn't just in space. It has crossed something called the heliopause, the boundary where the influence of our sun ends. Beyond that point, you are no longer inside the solar system as we know it. You are in interstellar space. Think about that for a second. This isn't just distance anymore. This is separation. Everything you've ever known, every planet, every asteroid, every bit of sunlight is behind it. And ahead, nothing familiar, just an ocean of darkness stretching for trillions of kilometers. No landmarks, no map, no return. And here's what makes it even stranger. Voyager 1 doesn't know where it's going. It's not steering. It's not adjusting course. It's just drifting, carried forward by momentum from a journey that started decades ago. Imagine that. You throw something once, and it never stops. Not for years, not for centuries. Possibly, not ever. But here's where things start to feel a little uncomfortable, because even though it's out there, alone, drifting through the void, it's not completely silent. It's still sending data. And recently, that data started behaving strangely. Signals that don't quite make sense. Readings that shouldn't be possible. Almost like something is interfering with it. Now I want you to pause right here. Because this is where the story changes. This isn't just about distance anymore. This is about what happens when something crosses into a place we don't fully understand. Because interstellar space isn't empty. Not really. There are particles out there, magnetic fields, forces we're still trying to map. And Voyager 1 is moving through all of it, blind, alone, and aging. Which brings us to a question most people don't think about. How long can it actually survive out there? Because this isn't a controlled mission anymore. There are no repairs, no updates, no second chances. Every system on that spacecraft is slowly failing. Power is fading. Instruments are shutting down, one by one. And eventually, there will be a moment when it stops responding. No signal, no data, nothing. Imagine that moment. After decades of constant contact, it just goes quiet forever. And when that happens, Voyager 1 won't be dead. It will still be out there, still moving, still drifting deeper into the unknown. And the question is, what will it encounter before we lose it completely? Because what's out there isn't as empty as we once thought. And what Voyager is heading toward next might be the most mysterious part of its journey. Because where Voyager 1 is right now isn't just far, it's unfamiliar. Think about this. For your entire life, everything you've ever known has existed inside a kind of invisible bubble. That bubble is created by the sun, solar wind, magnetic fields, energy pushing outward, holding something back. That's home. That's where Earth is. That's where every planet is. But Voyager 1, it crossed that boundary. It left the bubble. And now, it's out there, in interstellar space. And this is where things get strange, because scientists expected that crossing to be clear, a clean transition, inside the solar system to outside the solar system. Simple. But that's not what happened. Instead, Voyager detected something confusing. The magnetic field didn't change the way we expected. The particle environment shifted, but not completely. It was like it crossed the edge, but the edge wasn't what we thought it was. Almost like the boundary isn't a line, but a region, a blurry, unstable zone between two worlds. Now imagine drifting through that, not knowing exactly where one ends and the other begins. That's where Voyager has been traveling for years. And here's where it gets even more unsettling, because the signals we've been receiving haven't always made sense. At one point, Voyager started sending back data that looked impossible. Numbers that didn't match its own position. Telemetry that contradicted itself. For a moment, it was like we were hearing from something, but not fully understanding what it was saying. And I want you to think about that. The most distant object ever built by humans, sending messages from a place we've never seen, and suddenly, those messages stop making sense. Now, there are logical explanations, aging systems, corrupted memory, decaying hardware. After all, this machine was never meant to last this long, but still, there's something about it that feels off. Because Voyager 1 isn't just breaking down, it's doing it out there, in a region we barely understand. And then there's the silence. Not total silence, but something close to it. Because the further it travels, the weaker its voice becomes. Right now, the signal reaching Earth is weaker than the energy of a single light bulb, spread across billions of kilometers, and yet we can still hear it. Barely, but not for much longer. Because Voyager runs on power generated from radioactive decay, and that power is running out. Slowly, inevitably, systems are being shut down, not because we want to, but because we have to. One instrument at a time, one function at a time. Imagine that, choosing what part of the spacecraft gets to stay alive, and what part goes dark forever. And eventually, there will be nothing left to turn off, just the transmitter. And when that goes, that's it. No goodbye, no final message, no warning, just silence. But here's what stays with you. Even after that moment, Voyager 1 doesn't stop. It keeps moving, drifting through interstellar space for thousands, maybe millions of years, passing through regions we'll never see, getting closer to stars we'll never reach, carrying something with it the entire time, a message, a golden record, sounds of Earth, voices, music, pieces of what it meant to be human, sent into the void. And here's the part that really makes you think. What if, one day, something finds it? Not today, not tomorrow, but thousands of years from now. A silent object, drifting through space, carrying a story from a world that might not even exist anymore. Voyager 1 isn't just a spacecraft, it's a line we crossed, into something we don't fully understand. It left our solar system, it entered interstellar space, and now, It's moving through a place where the rules start to change. Oh, and the truth is, we're still trying to understand what that even means, because everything we know about that region comes from one object, one journey, one signal, and soon that signal will be gone. But Voyager will still be out there, still moving, still carrying a piece of us into the dark. So the next time you look up at the night sky, just remember, something we built is already out there, further than anything else we've ever created, alone, drifting, and slowly disappearing. And if you made it this far, you're already asking the right questions, so don't stop here, because this universe is a lot stranger than it looks, and we've only just begun to understand it. Subscribe, and I'll show you what's out there next.